What's up, Peter? Good to see you again.
There's not enough hours in the day.
Right? Are you traveling?
Oh God, not yet. I'm up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Jeez.
2.5 day, 2.5. No, sorry, 1.5 days actual travel because I've got a long stopover in Helsinki.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. That's a lot of
But
travel.
it means I've got plenty of time to catch up, and if necessary, I can go online on the plane.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. That's all that's
There's
sometimes
always
all
a there's always a positive spin, isn't there?
yeah. I'm not one to sleep on planes, so it's a good time to get some stuff done, I guess. Or watch a
Well,
movie.
the trouble is, when I board the aircraft at midnight or just before midnight local time, landing time, it's breakfast
Hmm.
because I'm flying east. It's a 12-hour
Yeah.
flight. Destination is 8 hours ahead of the UK.
Oh my gosh. It's rough. It feels
So
rough.
Monday is out. I think you'll escape me on Monday.
Yeah, probably. Awesome. Well, thanks for being here, Peter. Hey, Vernon. Hey, Frederick. Hey, Marion. Imra. Awesome. Y'all, this is gonna be a real casual meeting. We're gonna my hope in this is to just help you just set tactical things up in Teachable. I'm gonna walk through this, just basically what it looks like to launch a Black Friday on Teachable. Uh, so for to just have a question in the middle of me talking. So like let's this can be very open-ended and casual. So yeah, with that, we're gonna go ahead and dive in. I am going to share my screen and we will kick this thing off. So um, if you are in the WhatsApp group, I would this is where this checklist, I just posted it in there. Hey Anna, good to see you. So if you're in here or in the WhatsApp group, you'll see this checklist. You can go and just download it there. If you're not in the WhatsApp group, then you should be because it's a lot of fun and there's a good crew of people in there. I think we've got over 60 creators in there that are wanting to do similar things as you. So there's the WhatsApp group link. Jump in there, grab this checklist that I'm looking at right now on my screen. So um, kind of a prerequisite to this, to actually tactically setting stuff up in Teachable is watching one of these webinars. If you are brand new to Teachable, if you don't have a course yet or a product yet on Teachable, I would recommend that you watch this webinar on pre-selling. It's going to help you really think through a strategy before your course is finished of how you can start gaining sales now. If you've been on Teachable for some time and you do have a product that's ready to sell, I'd recommend watching this webinar. That's going to help you think through strategy, and just growing your sales, including like upsells and that kind of stuff. So, as a reminder, we are doing a Black Friday sales challenge. Basically, every $10,000 that you sell on Teachable, you'll get a $50 credit, and then that goes up and up all the way to 1.5 million. In sales, you will get the credit. You'll get an all expenses paid trip to Brazil and a ticket to Hot Mart Fire, which is like a massive creator event, super high energy. Be like it'd be incredible to network with other creators and just learn a ton for your business. So, um, if you use back office, which is one of our features, your sales would also get a 1.2 multiplier. So that's like basically if you made $10,000 on Teachable, that would be like $12,000 that it would count towards this. So you can check out the full challenge if you just go to this link, it'll show you there. All right. As I mentioned, please feel free to come off mute and ask me questions during this if you want to. You can also put some stuff in the chat or Q&A, and I'll see it there. So if you see me looking around, it's because I have three screens and I like have different things that I'm managing all at once. So you guys are seeing my screen, right? Peter, Anna, give me a thumbs up. Sweet. Okay, or head nod, that works too. All right, so in Teachable, well, I'm going to bounce between basically this checklist and my Teachable test school. So This is my test school called Coachable. And basically, what we're going to do is we walk through this framework of like creating your irresistible offer. We walk through that on these, on these webinars here. So, creating your irresistible offer, creating the coupon code, enabling the sales tools that are really going to, help lift sales if they're applicable to you. Testing, promoting your offer, the schedule, and then of course the WhatsApp group. So we might not get to everything today, and that's okay. All of these we're going to get through as much as we possibly can. But if we don't in an hour, that's why the WhatsApp group is really important that you can continue to ask questions there. All of these also link out to our knowledge base. So if you have a question, I've linked out, like if you want to see how you want to specifically set this up, each one of these has a link to go through that. So hopefully, you've got some resources here to really help kick this thing off for you, kick your Black Friday off. And yeah, that would be a good success for you guys. So, all right, publishing your products, or we're going to look at setting up an irresistible offer with a bundle in Teachable. So, I'm going to just go ahead and create a bundle. So, on the left side of the navigation, you just go down to bundles. And then you're going to hit create bundle. So basically what the idea here is that we're creating this irresistible offer, right? So it's got a lot of value. The bundle can be courses, digital downloads, and coaching together. Like it can be those three things that you can sell in a bundle. So I'm going to go ahead and create a bundle. I have this bundle that I have created in the past, but I'm going to like rebuild it here. So it's called Coaching Business in a Box. But for you, you name your bundle whatever it is that you wanted to name it. Let's see. Need my All right, so this is going to consist of like three different courses, or I'm sorry, a course and two digital downloads. So you put a quick description in here of what the bundle is. Some people might use like ChatGPT to help them come up with a description. There are a lot of spots in Teachable where like it's like AI generated content to help you write stuff, but this in particular doesn't have there. So, but you can do that all else or in other places. So. Then you're just going to add a thumbnail image. You're going to upload whatever image makes sense for you. For me, I already have this bundle. You can use or this bundle image of my courses. You could use something like canva.com very easily to just go and create a simple e-cover. That's what we call these. I think I created this in Canva a while ago. So you just upload the file, the image there, and hit done and continue. For me, the price that I'm going to hit or that I'm going to do is just going to do a one-time purchase. You can also do payment plans, which means that you've got, let's say that it's you want to give three payment plans of $99 or three payments of $99 or something like that. You can do that. The risk there though is that someone gets all your content up front or consumes it maybe in a month and then they still have two payments and maybe they default on it. So that's why buy now pay later is really effective because you get paid in full and then they do installment payments with a third party vendor. Buy now pay later is available through back office if you turn it on. Subscription, monthly recurring payments, free. Obviously, I'm not going to do free if I'm trying to sell something for Black Friday, but you do have that option too. All right, for a one-time purchase, what I'm going to do here is I think I had added up my value of $891. I don't know, I made that up, I think. It's like an exaggerated example a little bit. But pricing plan, I'm just going to call it a Black Friday bundle. The pricing, uh, what is this? Describe it. We could say something like it's the uh, coaching business in a box for, I think I did like 78% off is what I'm going to do. Um, the pricing plan description, um, we could say, I think I did something for that already. So you could put whatever you want, just to describe this specific pricing plan. We could say like Black Friday obviously make your own copy here. I'm not going to mess with the limit enrollment by cap or expiration date or limit product access duration, but basically what that is like if you only want 20 people in, you would you would say I only want 20 people and it's going to expire March of 2026. You know, you could do something like that, or you can limit your product access duration, which means that all students will lose access on a specific date. So let's say you're doing a cohort or something, a 3 month long cohort, they would lose access on a date. Or hey, you only have three access or 3 months access, then you can specify that there. I'm not going to do it for this one, but you can. All right, here's where we're actually building out the bundle itself. So on the products or where we're adding products, for me, I have a course and two digital downloads that I'm going to add into here. Side note, the products themselves have to be published on Teachable, or you won't see them as an option to add here. So if you're not seeing your product and you're like, what in the world is going on? Go back to your product and make sure that it's published. But for me, I have them published and I am doing this course right here. I know it says free, but it's it's my test school. I was playing around one time probably. All right, and then I'm gonna also add in some digital downloads here. And this is gonna be, I'm gonna do my email templates and automations. And then I have my Irresistible Offer Idea Bank that I'm gonna add all this together in a bundle. All right, so now I have these three put together as a bundle, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish that. So now going over to the checklist, um, and I'll show you just real quick, actually, like what it looks like to publish your product. Um, if this shows the published status. So you would just, we have unlisted and published and unpublished. So basically unlisted means that no one's going to see your product on Teachable anywhere unless you send them a direct link. They can buy it, students still have access to it. So it's really handy, like if you wanted to, actually, someone in the WhatsApp just had that kind of question. Basically, like if someone wants to, uh, email out a specific link to a course. Like you can do that. No one's going to find the course anywhere. It can kind of be like a private product. So you can do that with unlisted. Published is going to be everywhere on Teachable, like, or you'd be able to discover it rather. Not everywhere on Teachable, everywhere on your school, people would be able to discover it. So yeah, that's you can unpublish. You could do the status there. You can also do the status here if you click into the course. You can do it there. So that's what we're looking at. Make sure you publish your product, you set up your bundle, and we also set up the pricing plan in there as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back to that bundle, and this is one we just created here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up a coupon code for it. Coupon codes, I mentioned this in one of the webinars, or maybe both, but coupon codes, I think it was something like 70 to 80% of our creator sales last Black Friday used coupon codes. So it's a really almost a critical coupon or piece to a Black Friday sale. I would recommend it. All right, so I'm going to add a new coupon code here on this bundle. Remember, so there's two kinds of coupon codes that you can have: multi-use and bulk single use. Multi-use is basically you're going to create a coupon name for it and you can set how many are available. Bulk single use, it's similar, but it's like only one coupon at a time can be used. So you could create however many, like 10,000, but they're all going to be individual codes. It's not going to make any sense. They're going to be random numbers and stuff, and it's a way to like deliver that to you know, people individually. We're not going to focus on this one today. We're going to do the multi-use. So I'm going to do a percentage off. And remember uh my price was $891 like normal. Is what I was going to sell that at if I was going to sell that. I'm going to do a huge massive discount. Black Friday on average I think was like 47% discount. So obviously I'm kind of inflating that, but that's what I have. So going for it. All right. Coupon code. This is what your customers are going to fill out. So for me, I'll make up something like 2025 Black Friday to just keep it pretty easy. And then for me to understand what that coupon code is, I might just say like, this is 2025 Black Friday, um, coaching business in a box bundle, just so I know. All right. Let's say, or this is where you can hit a expiration date, and meaning that your coupon is no longer going to be valid once your sale ends. So let's say, and always check this because sometimes it jumps to like a couple years in advance, which we want to do 2025. So let's say that actually I want my sale to run through, like if Black Friday is starting here for me and then we're going through Cyber Monday. I might want to run my sale through the first. That's up to you. And I'm going to do it at midnight. Um, if you remember back in the webinar, I talked about doing what's called a digital doorbuster. Basically, this is like that waiting at the door effect. Like people are waiting for your sale to kick off. You let them know that you're going to have a huge discount with a coupon code, and the first however many people are going to get it. Then you finally give them the coupon code when you launch your Black Friday sale. Let's say I'm going to only give 100 available. So this is really important that you want to display the coupon expiration or the availability on the sales page. So I'm going to hit display the remaining number of coupon uses. What that means is that what someone will see is if one coupon code is redeemed, now I have 99 left. If it keeps getting redeemed, it's going to count down each time, and someone's going to see that, oh wow, there's only like 5 coupon codes. I better do this thing. So that helps to drive a little bit of urgency. All right. So we have a coupon code here now. So let's see, set up coupons. And we checked this display remaining number of coupon codes. All right. Um, Now what we can do is I'm going to go over actually to back to sales pages. So we're all still in this whole bundle realm, right? We're under these bundles. I know we're covering a lot here. Are you guys okay? You good? All right, sweet. And you have it recorded, so I'll share the recording out as well. So, all right, we're going to go over to pages. Um, you have a few different options in Teachable for creating your sales page. You have our product detail page, which is basically an instant sales page for you. It's kind of almost like Amazon, where it just is like it's already got the product information. Um, if you wanted to get a little more custom, you can do one of our sales pages and you can write your a lot more copy and put images and those kind of things. You can do that there. Or you can do, if you have, WordPress or Wix or whatever, you can build your page on there and you simply just link out to the Teachable checkout with like a call to action button. For today, we're going to do this product detail page and I'm going to hit edit on this. So it's pulling information already from just like my title here of what this is. And we're going to edit this a little bit. And then you can do like a rich text area, which allows you to, add a little bit of text in there. Show products that are in the bundle in there. You can allow it to be discoverable on search engines. This is your URL, and then you can change the call to action. So it's really simple, like a really simple page that's really designed like if you just want to get something out there really fast. I would recommend that you do have a page specifically for Black Friday. So in this case, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna change up some of this copy a little bit, and I'm gonna say instead of like coaching business in a box, we're gonna I'm gonna put it like start earning $5,000 per month coaching your dream clients at 78% off, and just like kind of making this up. And I'm gonna keep this description here. It's already pulling in the thumbnail image, and I'm gonna add in a little bit of text here because I want them to use a coupon code. And I'll show you how to build this link into here, or how to build the coupon code into your link so you don't necessarily have to do this, but just showing like you can say, hey, there's only 100 available or whatever. You can put anything that you want in the spot. You can put images in there, you can put your text, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty straightforward on how like this sales page works. And then I'm just going to hit save. So that's looking at just setting up a quick sales page. Here's what it's going to look like. Oh, this is also really important. This product is closed for enrollment. If you ever see that message, it means that something is unpublished. And I'll show you. I never published my bundle, so I'm going to show you that here in a second. But it's just, real bare bones. And again, you can add more in that text box if you want. Okay, let me just jump over here real quick. And I went to information. I'm still in my bundle, and I'm gonna hit publish. Now, if I go back here, it might take a moment, but there we go. All right, so it's already published. Because I have back office on and I have buy now, pay later on, it's going to show these options for someone to pay. If you don't have back office on and you don't have buy now, pay later, it's just going to say that 891 one-time purchase. Okay, so now we're going to do build your coupon code into your link. This way, someone doesn't actually have to go and enter in the coupon code like they could. They could take this if you didn't want to build it in, and they hit buy now. They could come in here and they could actually apply the coupon code. And now, see, there's the message like only 100 left. I'm going to show you how to actually build this in here so that you don't have to do that. You actually might be able to just pull this link here. If you wanted to just lead them straight to the checkout, you could do that. You could grab that link and take them straight to the checkout. Not everybody does that. A lot of people like to take it to a sales page first. So I'm going to show you what that looks like and doing it, grabbing that little code to add to your URL. So I linked out this button or this article here, the coupon building your coupon code into your link. So what you're going to want to do for that is come over to this article and just grab this little code here or this little snippet, if you will, to build that into your link. What I would do is I'd open up it's just like either a blank Word doc or Google Doc, or in my case, I'm just using like a text doc, a notepad, whatever you have, and just paste that in there from the article from here. Okay. Then come back to your sales page, and this is the one that I'm using, and I'm just going to copy the URL link. Okay. So now I've taken this code from the coupon code to build this in there, and I'm just going to add it to here. This part I need to replace with my coupon code, in which case my coupon code is 2025 Black Friday. So now if I take that and I just paste that, I might need to do it in an incognito window. Hmm. Hold on. Maybe I did something wrong here. All right. We've got our and coupon code. Doing it live, guys. Here we go. All right. Um, well, I don't know why it's not pulling it. I've done something wrong here, guys.
So you need to apply it to the checkout link, not the product page.
Thank you.
Yep.
Even if you want to go to the sales page though, because I want to take it to the sales page.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
Let's check it here. Maybe 2025 Black Friday is at my coupon code. Yeah. Oops. And coupon code equals. – Well, Imran, thank you.
No problem.
I don't know why I'm not getting it because normally I can just do it right off of my. Even I don't want this page URL. What? Unbox and keep. Well, can always move on, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I keep on code because we can do it on the sales page and it will actually show up right here and it'll show the coupon code and it'll show the countdown. And I was doing it last night and it was working, so I've done something different here. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste your time, guys. Imra is right. You can also do that on your checkout page. I'll figure it out and I'll report back. All right. But basically the way that it actually does work is if you send someone to this page, it's going to show that like you can build the coupon code into the link and it's going to show it right there. I could actually probably do this on this. Let me try one more thing, guys. Where's my... Go ahead, Peter. You have a question, sir?
Yeah, I think I've got this right, but you set the purchase price. You set your pricing plan,
Right.
and then the only reason you want to use a coupon is because you want the purchaser to see the countdown. Is that right?
Yes, a few different things.
Yeah.
One, okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. Um,
Okay.
is that it's, I set the pricing plan of $891, right? That's like the list price that we would sell, or that I would maybe normally sell it out without any discount ever. But when I put the coupon code in there, that helps one, it strikes through here. And so you can see like, okay, there's a huge discount that's happening here. I can get this for 196. One-time purchase, and now it shows coupon applied, 100 left. Okay, so
Okay. I was thinking that the pricing plan was the discounted.
yeah, no,
It's
if
it's the list price.
yeah, if you show the pricing plan without the discount, it's not going to be like this same. You want them to kind of feel like, oh yeah, I'm getting
Yeah,
a discount by putting in a coupon code. That really helps to
got it.
all that message. So this is what it should look like. Then you would have that code this is the one that you would promote if you want them to, because I built this into the link here. You'd promote it here, promote that link, and then it shows like, okay, I'm getting a discount at this point. If they do click this, it should also take them to the checkout page, which also shows that it's there too. So it's there. Um, so yeah, that helps them one to see the countdown and two to feel it a little bit more that they're getting a discount.
Just one other quickie.
Yes, sir.
Um, the number left, that can only be a round figure. You couldn't set it at, say, 77 left.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Right,
Yeah. So on when you're creating the coupons, I might not be able to edit. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. So you could say 77.
right. So it doesn't look like you're the first one going in because
Oh
it's a
yeah.
round figure. Yeah,
Yeah, well, yes, you could do that, but if you're saying, "Hey, only got 100 left," you want to be authentic, or I'm only offering 100, but yeah, but yes, you can change to however many you actually wanted to here. Okay, so we went through and we did the build your coupon code into your link. I was a little fumbly on that. I apologize, but we got it. But so the next steps is looking at these are just sales features that we have. I mentioned back office. So back office is optional. You can try it. You can toggle it on. And what we're going to look at is, well, if you go to sales and you go to payments, you'll need to be on Teachable Pay, which is our payment gateway. And then you would see something that like if you didn't have back office on, you would see something where it says turn on back office. And then you would have then access to buy now, pay later and PayPal checkout. at checkout. Um, so back office, the way that it works is, again, it's optional. We don't charge a transaction fee on Teachable Pay, other than just like the 2.9% Stripe fee, which Stripe's charging. But manage back office settings, like if you turn on back office, it's 2 to 2.8% per transaction. And so you can toggle it on, toggle it off. You could test it. You could try it to see if it helps you boost your sales. For, a lot of our creators, we are seeing uh, these three are the buy now, pay later, PayPal. This is available through back office. So we are seeing that there's a bump in sales through that on average. So it might be worth it to you to try that. There's also, if you turn on buy now, pay later through Afterpay or Klarna, they are charging a transaction fee for those specific transactions, and then PayPal as well. So you can try these to see if it helps you boost your sales. If you don't like it, you can turn it off. I've worked with a lot of creators that use back office, and which is kind of side note here. I'm going to go real side note here for a second, but I don't have sales transactions because of my test school. But if you go to sales, if you had actual sales in here, you can filter down to see, did my transactions come through PayPal? Did they come through buy now, pay later? You can see it to justify it. See, is it helping me? Um, so you can also, in your promotion, say that you have things like buy now, pay later. Peter, I know you have like a higher ticket offer. I know that it's government, so I don't know if they're even using the card through the checkout, or you're using a lot of governmental authorities and stuff that are purchasing from you. But for people that have higher ticket stuff, buy now, pay later is a good option because it helps them to get, it helps them to break down the pricing. All right, so yeah, but buy now, pay later is available through settings, and then payments. I'm sorry, back office is available through here, and then that gives access to buy now, pay later and PayPal. So, but also if you use back office, your sales will get a 1.2 multiplier towards our sales challenge that we're doing. Okay, we talked about buy now, pay later. We talked about PayPal. Okay, let's look at the upsell funnel. So now that we have our bundle created, which is this guy right here, and I'm going to go ahead and publish it. Because if I didn't publish it, then, I'm not going to be able to really sell it. So we have this bundle here. In here, if we have multiple products, then you could do something like an upsell funnel. And that I would really recommend doing, especially the order bump. On average, we see a 10% lift in sales. Order bumps are super easy to create. And they are the gum at a checkout line is my go-to example. It's an impulse buy. If you are, in the grocery store and there's like magazines or whatever, like it's usually very easy to grab. And I know that we talked about this the other day a little bit too. So you create an order bump, and you can do 3 order bumps, up to 3. You don't have to. Some people want to. You have the option. So for an order bump, we're going to do a digital download. I'm going to, in my example, I'm going to do a digital download, and I'm going to do my student value journey. Okay. Normally on this pricing plan, I would charge $47 for it. For today, I'm going to do $27. We're going to display the order bump for all current and future published pricing plans, meaning that like if I had multiple pricing plans on this student value journey, it would show it on whatever pricing plan associated with that. So you might choose to uncheck it and that you only want it on this Black Friday. So I guess I'll do that in this case. All right. This is where you can do just a quick little headline. This is going to appear on the checkout page as someone is checking out. So you're going to, put some form of headline here. So we're going to say something like one-time offer $27. I'll say maybe like normally 47. I don't know. You can put whatever you want there. Describe what your customer is getting. This is where I might pull in, the description of what the student value journey is, but I'm going to say like You know, I don't know. Creators are experts in their field first, and marketers second. This framework helps you understand blah 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 blah. You can you write in your own copy. I'm just gonna keep going. But you hit save. Now we have an order bump here, so that's going to show on checkout. We can also create, and I can show you that too. Post-purchase offer. This is right after they come out of checkout. So they've gone through, they're buying your this main bundle, the coaching business in a box. We've got an order bump on there. And then as soon as they hit like they complete their order, instead of going to the thank you page, if you'd like, you can do this post-purchase offer. In which case, I'm going to create one here. It's just a simple standalone page in between the checkout page and the thank you page. It's what's called a one-click upsell. So what that is basically, they're already in a buying mode. If they hit the button to just buy it from you, they're going to be a lot more likely to buy from you, and it's very easy. They don't have to go back into checkout. So for this, I'm gonna do a digital download again, and I'm gonna do, let's see, I wanted to do, which one did I have here? Yeah, okay. I'm actually not doing a digital download. I made it as a course, called the
Jordan,
Mastermind.
do you have any statistics about which one is more popular between the post-purchase and the order bump? Because they could look to me, they seem quite interchangeable.
Yeah, they are really similar. I would say that the more popular one is definitely the order bump, because it's been around
Okay.
for many, many years at this point. We've recently added to where you could do 3 order bumps. It used to be 1 for like the longest time. Most creators would have that over the post-purchase offer, just simply because the post-purchase offer has probably only been out for like a little over a year, I would say. Um, but to me, whenever back in my funnel days before Teachable, we called this a one-click upsell, and it was like I would always have it in there, because one, the order bump is like it's meant to be like a quick, easy grab, but the post purchase offer you can expand on it a little bit more, and you can. I would recommend it, and honestly, like I would recommend doing
Okay.
it. I think it's a lot of people could benefit a lot more from it simply because you could sell a bigger bundle through it or a bigger price or whatever. But yeah, I
Okay.
would I would recommend doing it, but our data is probably going to say and show that the order bump is going to be there's a lot more history there, because it's been around for a long time.
Okay.
But yeah, you can try both. But yeah,
Mhm.
for me personally, I would definitely recommend doing a post-purchase offer because it singles it out too. I think it's also an important piece of it. All right, so we're gonna do this mastermind here. I'm gonna say it's for 249 right now on the sale price. This is cool because it'll strike through that price and then it'll show the 249. All right, so we're gonna say something like, Black Friday deal, only, let's say 249. And I'm just putting in, actually, I'm gonna put this here, and then you can add in an image if you wanted to here. For me, I will add in some kind of image of, this was from last year's Black Friday Mastermind. So if I was actually selling a mastermind, I might put a testimonial image like this. We've seen some results. Okay, you could also, you can put your sub headline there, whatever you want. Okay, so and we're going to hit save. Now it's creating this post-purchase offer. All right, let's check this. All right, so this is back to our order bump here. Again, someone's going to that post-purchase offer page. No, I'm sorry, the product detail page that we were just showing that we were building that coupon code in. Let's see if I have it. Okay, well, basically, yeah, here. Okay, so this is how this would flow essentially. Let me just pull this up. And actually, I'll show you the flow after we do a thank you page upsell. You can do a thank you page upsell as well. You don't have to do all these upsells. You can choose which one makes the most sense for you. But you can also do an upsell on the thank you page, meaning they've completed the purchase, but this is still a one-click upsell because they just went through checkout. So for me, I'm going to do a digital download here and a mastermind WhatsApp group. You guys know I like WhatsApp groups. Pricing plan here. I have a $19 price point on this, and I might say something like, yeah, just add some text there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and update that. So now, if someone wanted to join the WhatsApp group, you can edit it a little bit more in here if you wanted to. You can add more text. And so if someone wanted to also join the WhatsApp group, then there we go. All right, I'm going to preview this page. Let me just show you kind of what this flow looks like here. Okay. So we have this link built into our our sales page, the product detail page, right? So this is what you would promote with. Promote this page. It's already got no, I didn't do the one that had it built in. Did I? Maybe I closed out of it. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just pretend that I had already put that in there. Because here, let's grab this. Let's see if I can just do this real quick and get the full effect here. Anyways, let's pretend that this was the one with the coupon code, because I'm obviously having trouble with that for some reason. But if you're promoting this, it has the coupon code built into it. They're going to see it here. If they hit buy now, they're going to go to the checkout page, and they're going to see this with the coupon code applied. And then there's our one-time offer that we set, or the order bump that we set up. If I set up more than one, it's going to appear here too. If they add it to the order, we can watch how that just changed the price and it added these two together. And then it would apply, or then they could, they'd buy now. Once they bought, since I have the post-purchase offer, it's going to say, hey, your order's complete. Just one more thing. You can get this Black Friday deal. It's normally $500, but today only it's $249. I might be a little more descriptive in saying like join the mastermind. So Black Friday deal. Join the mastermind for only $240, Black Friday only. And then, there's my picture that I put in there, mastermind one-time payment. And if I add it to my order, it's a one-click upsell. After that, or they could skip it if they don't want it. That's fine. They skip it, and then it would take them to the thank you page. Hey, thanks for your purchase. Go to your bundle. Here's the stuff that you all have. Hey, Amra, thank you. Thanks for jumping on. Then here's my last final upsell on the thank you page that I had added in there. So we have multiple upsells in our upsell funnel that we have available that someone could get. So those are all the different upsells just in the immediate funnel. There's also in curriculum upsells, which we're not going to go through today, but you do have that option as well to upsell in your actual curriculum itself. Okay, so now let's go to our checklists. So we went through the upsell funnel, all this good stuff. How are we doing on time? We got about 15 minutes left. All right, let's look at cart abandonment. This is super simple. It should already actually be on in your school. So mine is on because it says turn off. If I were to turn it off, it would stop. But basically, the way that this works is if somebody actually went to your checkout page, I'm viewing this on on my screen, but if I went to the checkout page in itself and they put in their email address and did not check out, in 1 hour, it's going to send them an email that says hey, actually, we can edit this email. You would see something like this. Hey there, looks like you may have forgotten something. Thanks for checking out Coachable. We noticed you left, your course. Pick up where you left off. That is going to show your actual course name. Like you don't have to edit that. Um, if you did want to get a little fancy, you can edit this, and it will update it. If you don't know code, that's fine. You can kind of just just add in here a little bit, save it, and preview it until you get it the way that you want it. But that is the cart abandonment, which we see an uptick of 4%. I would just double check and make sure that that thing's on because that's going to help. Affiliate sales is not something that you can just click on and it's going to run for you. Obviously, there's going to be some setup for you, but if you do have affiliates already, I would highly recommend that you incorporate them into your promotions. Affiliates are going to be found through users, and you're going to go to affiliates, and this is where everything is set up at. So, if you did the application, this is where you would see the application and the people coming in that are applying to be your affiliate. You can have your affiliate resources and everything in here. You can upload stuff. This is where you create your links, all that stuff. So I'm not going to do a deep dive on it today. There is I posted something in WhatsApp as well, that shows a lot about affiliates. There's a whole training and then just a lot of tutorial stuff. Not going to dive in there today. If you don't have an affiliate program set up already for Black Friday, it might be a big lift, but if you already have some affiliates and they're ready to go, I would recommend using it. Okay, setting up your banners and links in your student dashboard. Basically, the way that this works is you can create this hero button or banner rather. So you would just go over to your site editor and then hit navigation, and you can create a hero banner here. What that is basically when someone is looking at your products, you can link out to, your promotion, or you can link out to whatever you want in there. It's kind of already for students that are already existing in your school, so it might not be super applicable because they wouldn't see this unless they were visiting your school. But you have that as an option too. You could promote anything. You could promote your if you have a community or whatever, you can put resources there. If you're doing a live Zoom call or something like that, you can link out to it there. So that's what that looks like. All right. Now talking about testing, making sure all your buttons and links are working correctly. Well, since we set this up, and just with the test school, and we've got the product detail page, all of this should be just working fine anyways because it's going to just be in the normal checkout. So not a whole lot that you have to do. For me, what I would go back and check is I want to make sure that my coupon code is going to be working and it's going to be showing. I would do that in an incognito window. I just would, if you're not familiar with what that is, if you use Google Chrome, you can do a new incognito window. There's probably other versions with Firefox or Safari or different. Um, I don't know if they call it incognito, but basically it'll show you as if you are a new user coming to your school, instead of you're logged in as an admin here. So I would always recommend trying and testing stuff through an incognito window. So you're just making sure, just clicking around, especially if you're doing a third party website where you're promoting your stuff, just go through and make sure that your buttons work. Launching an email, make sure that links work, those kind of things. That all of it's just linking up the right way. And then of course, check for any spelling errors. Go through like I did where I tested it. I opened up each page in the order that the funnel would go in. or that, the sale would go in. And when I read this out loud, I was like, that doesn't make as much sense as if I said like, something about the mastermind right up front. Like, reading that, I'm like, okay, let's change that. We can tweak that. So, go through as if you are a student that's never been through your stuff before, or a lead, like someone that's never been through anything that you're doing. And of course, check your coupon code. Make sure that that's working. That's hilarious that I had trouble with it, and that's on my list. Okay. That is for the most part, like that's the heavy lift within Teachable. The rest of the stuff is just like outside of Teachable. When you're promoting your offer on your socials, make sure everything is lined up. Make sure like, if you are on YouTube, make sure you got stuff lined up on YouTube. If you also do Instagram, but if you don't do any of these, don't worry about it. If you don't have an audience there, go where your audience is at. Make sure you're covering your bases there, and promoting there. Also, you can integrate your email marketing platform within Teachable. If you go to the App Hub, we have a lot of different email marketing platforms. But basically, yeah, any of your integrations here that you want integrated within Teachable, you can do. So, like, let's say that if you have MailChimp, then if a sale happens in Teachable and you want that person to come into your email list on MailChimp, you would want to make sure that you integrate MailChimp. So go through and check your integrations, whatever apps you're using. If you're using Zapier or something like that, or ConvertKit, or WordPress, all that good stuff. So set up your integrations. It's pretty easy to just make a connection there. All right. Segmented emails. This is a good one. Let's say that you have existing students and you want to send out an offer just to them. Maybe you have two offers that you're giving. Maybe one offer is for people that have never bought from you before, but they are in your school as like a free lead or something like that you did with a mini course. And maybe they've never bought from you before. Well, it'd be fine to send it out to everybody that's never bought. But if maybe they bought from you before, then you'd want to filter them out and say like, okay, these people are enrolled in a specific course, or they're in a bundle or whatever. Um, let's see. Then I might say, okay, I do not want the people that have bought this course to receive this email. So I'm gonna take these people, or like these people actually, hold on, let's see. If I wanted to send an email in this case to just these people, I could do that. I could email these students right here. Like that would only email these 12 students that have purchased this course. And yeah, if we did not enroll in specific courses, like if they were not enrolled in this course and I want them to buy that course, then I could just segment them out, and then now I can email these 47 students who did not buy that course before. So especially handy when you consider repurchases, because it was like 30 something percent of students that bought Black Friday that bought again. So repurchase is like kind of a longer gameplay, but like consider that for, end of year sales or beginning of year sales, that go back and like find the people that have bought once from you. They're going to be more likely to buy from you again. So like that's how you would find that and segment those people out there. You could also segment out in your email list, like that's outside of Teachable, but that's how you do that. Yeah, and then making sure that, where else are you needing to promote at? Do you have a podcast? Are you running paid ads? A blog, affiliates, like making sure that you're covering your bases there. 1 to 2 weeks out announcing your doorbuster. So like Black Friday, let's say that if you were kicking off Black Friday um, next week, like actually on Thursday, then 1 week out, we're still announcing stuff like, hey, I have this coming. If you have already announced, start doing value posts, helping people like re-engage with you, getting excited. Sale opens, like this is when you want to give that actual coupon code, the one that we set up. After the coupon code runs out, that's when you could go back and you could, let's say that we go back to our bundle here. And last time I did a huge discount for like my doorbuster with these people, but I might come in and I might create a coupon code that's like, I don't know, 25% off or 30% off or 40% off or whatever, like is a step down, but it's still a good deal. Then I'm not limiting that to like 100 people necessarily or whatever your doorbuster limit is. You're just running your normal Black Friday sale at that point. So then I would put a countdown timer on that one. So let's just go for it. So this is like after the doorbuster has run off, and let's say I'm doing 45% off of this one. And then I say 45 off is my coupon code, and I'm gonna make it expire on the same time. And I'm gonna put 10,000 that are available. I might make this midnight, but this one I might say the remaining amount of time because this one's more urgent. Like it's not capped on coupon codes necessarily, but now it's like or the number of coupon codes, but now it's like this is the time deadline that I would have. So now I have a coupon code that's specifically for just the time percent or time left. So that's how that would work if you're running your sale like afterwards. So knock that one off the list. All right. As always, like what we see typically what happens on Black Friday sales, there's a big influx of sales day one, launch day. Sales begin to dip, and then if you do a final push, there's like an influx of sales right at the last minute because people are going to miss out. So, which could probably be similar with any campaign that you run, honestly, is that you could do something like that. People respond to urgency and scarcity, and I don't like false urgency. I don't like false scarcity. Um, so, I mean, that's my personal take on everything. But mid sale, like I saw someone do this last year, and it worked really well for them. Was they jumped in and they ran a live Q&A to really help people kind of at ease, like people that are thinking about buying but they're a little bit like on the edge. Like you could do something like this, do some kind of webinar. Excuse me, it doesn't have to be a live Q&A, but you could do something like that. Final day, make sure that you're pushing your final push. Let people know up front like when the sale is even going to end. And then this one's fun. Just doing a late bird offer if somebody missed the sale. Um, uh, when I say like your lowest discount, I mean like my first discount was like 78%. This one might be 30% or something. And then you still have a limited number of coupon codes available for a short amount of time. It might be 24 hours. So you could do the same thing. You come back in and you make a new coupon code. So um, that is that's the full walkthrough, guys. That is I know we went over a lot. We're right at time. Wow. That's wow. Cool. So let me stop sharing here. But yeah, that's like a tactical overview of how you're gonna launch this thing out in Teachable. And if I can find my Zoom stuff on one of these screens. Here we go. That's the screen I was not looking at. All right, Anna, Peter, Vernon, Sultan, hey, Dr. Clement, hey, guys, how you doing? I've been talking so much. How are you guys? Was that a lot? Was that too much? You good?
Very inspiring, I think.
Oh, sweet. Yay, that's what I want.
One
Good.
thing I was stumbling on was trying to set up a filter to email students who were not on my core course. And I've just managed to set it up and I've saved the filter.
Nice.
So
Good.
that is the commercially available core course and where I've cloned the core course for a particular customer. So now I can send it to everyone else. So I'm
Awesome.
very pleased with that. One
Fantastic.
quick question. I have
Yes,
had
sir.
some success, partly thanks to Anna. Um, Yesterday, I set up a post on LinkedIn where you had to go to Teachable to find the answer. It wasn't a pure question. It was, this is the update next week to the regulations. And if you want the full list, go to Teachable and you had to log in.
Mm.
That was at 5 a.m. yesterday. And then sort of every hour during the day, so and so has joined Aerodrome,
That's so cool.
so and so has purchased the do and don't list. I'm doing another one for tomorrow, which is
Wow,
the more complicated technical change or question. And then I'm thinking of launching the bundle on either Sunday or Monday to run past Black Friday to when I get back home and I've got time to do the final pushing. Does that
amazing.
sound like a reasonable plan?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
As
That's
much as
awesome.
it's as much as I can do now, unless you can move Black Friday forward a couple of months for me.
Honestly, Peter, you can. It's up to you. Like people run it like through Cyber Monday and they call it Cyber Monday week. Like Black Friday to Cyber Monday week. Like if it alleviates some pressure, like there's no like you don't have to do it in a confine. Last year, I asked the group that I had like when are your sales dates, and they were all over the board. You know, like it's not like a specific time frame is what I learned. Like I was like, oh my
Yeah,
goodness, like these people don't think like this is the day and this is the day. Like it's like all over the place. So do what would work for you because if you're not able to just dive in and do this thing because you're flying across the world, like that's fine. Open it up, and do it for
yeah,
when you're back and you can think a little bit after you've gotten
yeah.
over the jet lag.
I want
Like
to give it a go. Plus,
yeah,
it'll be live while I'm posting the fact that I'm teaching at Hong Kong Airport. And those posts will come from both myself and from Hong Kong Airport itself.
yeah,
So a bit of kudos there. And then after I get back,
yeah.
um, I've got the time off. I don't have anything else that week. I've deliberately kept it clear,
Nice.
so I can push it. And then I'll have done it for the first time as a bundle, and I might do a very short one in January for my birthday.
Nice. So, one
Fingers
thing that I'd
crossed.
recommend is even just like as you are on like as stuff is fresh in your mind for when you're teaching in Hong Kong, start sharing that. Not like specific details of stuff, but like
Yeah,
about their reaction, the success, or whatever. Like just talk about it so that that's
yeah,
more posts and that's more engagement that people can start to see. Like, oh wow, he's the man. Like
yeah.
so
Now, this
you
was a
just tell the
great day.
story.
These were the key questions.
Right
Um,
on.
don't reveal any problems. But
Yeah,
yeah.
awesome.
Now the end of the day there is, so that's morning in the civilized world, and it's very early for you guys in the colony.
The colony. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. How are you doing over there without us these days? Are you managing to survive? No, no
So-
political answers.
Somehow. No, it's funny. My wife, she homeschools our children, and she's
Right.
actually te
I
or
have a serious question. Two serious questions. Can a business pay using PayPal on Teachable with their business PayPal account? And can a business affiliate receive payment to a business PayPal account? That's one question.
Okay. So I'll answer the second one because I'm a little more confident. Like the affiliate program, the way that the payouts work is like they they get paid out via their PayPal account as an affiliate. So they have their PayPal account, and every 30 days, if you have back office on,
Yeah,
um, Teachable will pay out any earnings to your affiliate via their PayPal account. So that's one way that's like PayPal works for just affiliates. PayPal on checkout page, if a business has a PayPal account, I'll have to follow up with you on that one, Peter,
right.
because I'm not 100% sure. And I don't want to give you false information without knowing. So let me follow up on that one.
Okay.
And yeah,
That
I'll
was
let
the
you know.
easy question. One of the
Okay.
people that signed up and they used a Gmail account by the name of Svetlana. Now, that could be anywhere in the world, but if it's in a country which has sanctions on it, would Teachable block it? Block the payment?
So Teachable, we have we have fraud checks built into checkout.
Yeah,
So if it seems like a bad actor, if it feels like somebody is like there's different fraud scoring that happens, and people will get blocked if it seems like it's fishy or if it's a bot or whatever. That happens for your protection so you don't have fraud, stuff going on.
right.
Um, and if that happens, just reach out to support and say, hey, like this is a real person, like they're not able to purchase. It's inside. I'll let you know it's an error 59. If you see an error 59, if that's what they see, it means it's fraud.
Okay.
So that's like we don't publicly like necessarily say that, but like a student would never really know what that was. But yeah, there's a chance they could get blocked, but there's a chance that like someone would not, get blocked because we have people buying from all over the world from our creators. But if there's some fishy stuff going on, it's going to send up red flags behind the scenes
Right.
with our fraud monitoring software, and they're going to like it might block them. But most of the time, transactions are not blocked. Um,
Okay.
but I'm just letting you know there's those precautions that are in
But
place.
currently, does the US block um, purchases from Russia?
I don't. It depends if Stripe does,
Yeah.
because Teachable Pay is through Stripe, and so if Stripe blocks purchases from Russia, then yeah, like we would, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
I mean, I have a very good connection on LinkedIn in Iraq. Sorry, Iran. It's only one letter difference. Um, if he ever wanted to buy something, I would check with the UK government website on business and so on, just to
Yeah,
make sure that there's not an issue.
and if it's your good friend, like then give them a heads up that something might happen, and let
Yeah.
you know so that you can go out to support because support's going to be able to override that. But if a fraud, if the transaction didn't go through for whatever reason, but
I mean, this was my cheapest course. It's only $95. And at the moment, I'm on
okay,
instant payout. So I get 60, £61 or something tomorrow.
nice.
So it's not in the millions to get the free trip to Brazil, but
Maybe
it
one
was
day.
unexpected. And
Maybe
that
one
was just as a result of posting on LinkedIn, and you have to go to Teachable to find the answer. And she went in a different direction and saw one of the other mini courses that were available,
day. Is she bought? Just
and
like
she
that.
bought it.
All right.
I've had
Hey.
no other contact with this client.
Well,
Hey Jordan, how you doing?
hey, good. How are you, Dr. Finette?
I'm doing good, thank you. I put in the chat that I caught the tail end of the webinar,
Yes, sir.
so I'm sure you'll probably put the link in the WhatsApp
Yes,
group
sir.
chat.
I will.
Okay, so I would definitely check it out. But I know you probably don't have much time, and I'm not gonna unpack on you right now. But quickly, my issue is so Teachable. The way it's set up is based on the plan that you have. Will you're able to upload or create or put a product on the Teachable site, right? So if your plan includes only five products that you can put on there, you
Mhm.
can't put more than that. So right now, I think I have my coaching program on there,
Mhm.
and I also have a course that I put on there. But and then I also have bundles that I've created, where I have three digital downloads for my ebooks. So the bundles are pretty much so there's the coaching program, there's the course, and then there's each individual book, right,
Mhm.
that I'm selling on there. And then I have bundles with all three books together, where you get
Mhm.
a discounted price, and then bundles where you can either purchase a coaching program in the book for a discounted price or the course in the book for a discounted price. So when it comes to creating my Black Friday offer, I'm not sure how to go about doing that because I don't know if the plan that I have allows me to create another product that's a Black Friday offer, if you get what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir. So, your plan, if it includes 5 published products, that means that you could have a published course, a published digital download, a published coaching product. Like you could have 5 within that.
Hmm.
Bundles, though, should be unlimited. You shouldn't have any issue just taking those and saying, I want to create this bundle and I want to create this bundle and then take them over here and create a Black Friday bundle. You should be able to do that just fine. If you ran into issues, you would see some form of message in app that said, hey, like if you want to publish this new product, then you need to upgrade. But yeah,
Gotcha.
you should be fine on bundles. You should be able to create unlimited number of bundles. It's just, and you can have unlimited number of unpublished products. But as soon as you publish something, that's like you would only be able to reach 5 published products. So it's
Right.
like you have 5 published products already between the 3 product types. But your bundles you should be able to create. And
Gotcha. So I can pretty much take the products that I have and create a Black Friday offer based on all of the products that I have on my Teachable school.
yes, yes, you
Oh,
should be fine to do that.
gotcha. So I'm sure this webinar kind of walks us through on how to do that. So
Yep, absolutely, it does. And like you mentioned earlier, I'll put the recording in WhatsApp. Also, I'm doing a session at 3 p.m. Eastern today as well. I'm going to walk you
okay,
through the same thing. For the people that couldn't make the morning session, if you want to jump on live with that, you're welcome to, or just watch
okay,
the replay when you can.
sounds good. Thank you.
All right, great question, love it. All right, guys. For those of you that are in WhatsApp, please continue to ask any questions in there. I'm there to help you. And if you wanted to jump on in this afternoon, we're going to do the same thing. You're welcome to that. But otherwise, I'll put the recording in there. The checklist is also in WhatsApp, so you can go through on your own time to do that as well. And go get it. Let me know if you have any questions. If you get hung up anywhere, guys, here to help.
That's
See you.
great. Thanks very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye. You're welcome.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Jordan.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Anna.